Hello and welcome, Durman here, and today we're DurCrafting an Ursa miner yet again. Now this time I'm going to get a start on my island up here. And when I say a start, I mean a start, because I don't have nearly enough materials to actually get the project well and truly underway. But I will get a start on it. Now before I do that, I want to quick come down here and show you a couple of things that I've done to this little section over here that Pseudo made for me. Now, as you can see, I added a couple of little wooden supports in the texture packet that I'm using. The planks of oak logs and the planks of, is it birch logs? Yes. Go in opposite directions so that I can make nice, pretty patterns without having to do much work. You can see I have little wooden arches to support the cobblestone. I thought this would be lighter on materials and also look very pretty, and I was right. And this way I don't have to fill in the entire thing. Speaking of filling in entire things, I filled in a section of the water over here. As you can see, there's still water down here. I might do something about that later, but not at the moment. And I just realized that last time I didn't actually show a whole lot of the subway terminal that Pseudo made for me, and in his most recent video, or in one of his most recent videos, he made this thing. And as you can see with my texture pack, it looks just fantastic because of this little detail around the outside. But there are a couple of nice trees with water down there. There's a balcony up here so that you can stand on the trees, and I'm sure that's precisely what he intended to do. A nice yellow guard line so that we know not to stand too close to the train when it comes into the station. And some glowstone blocks and torches as light. Now, over here, I put down these rails. As you saw in my last video, I collected these, and I said that I was going to put them down, and I actually put them down. So this is about 2.5 stacks worth of rails. Here's all the leftover cobblestone that Pseudo got from making this tube, I assume. And in fact, I've got a stack of it cooking in the furnace right here, because I'm going to need a lot of smooth stone for my island. But, in any event, I'm going to run upstairs, get a start on the island, and time-lapse it, and we'll see how far we get this time. So, I'm gonna zip ahead a little bit, and I'll see you then. So you remember how I said that I wasn't going to be able to get much of a start? Well, I was right. As you can see, I am now out of dirt, and I am very roughly a quarter of the way around the diameter. Yeah, this thing's gonna be pretty big. but thus will be all the more impressive when it's done. But, do I even have any torches? I can make a few torches. There we go. Come back here. Stupid coal trying to run off. Now I'm trying to decide exactly how, well lit I want this thing to be when it's done. And by this thing I mean the entire island. Because it's going to be, well, quite large. And, you know, mobs would spawn on it. But I don't know if I want it to be naturally weathered by creepers and whatnot, or if I'd prefer it to just stay in pristine order by giving it a thick coat of torches. Because I could really do it either way. Now, of course I'm going to make that go all the way around here. And as you can see, I've got a map here, which I think very nicely shows off the landscape and is centered right on this island, which is very cool. Wasn't really expecting that. But, you know, I'll take it. Now, is this thing going to actually update as I go around here? Because it doesn't seem to be updating. Maybe I just don't have enough on here yet. Because I really wouldn't want to have to make another map, because I think these things are supposed to update as, you know, the world changes in the area that they're in. But this map, I believe, is in Zoom level 3? I want to say. And it is precisely the scale that I want. Now, I may make myself another map, and start it up like halfway between spawn and my little house here. And, you know, throw zoom levels at it as much as possible to kind of map out the spaces in between. Not really because I, you know, expect to lose my way or anything, but, you know, just to have. I like maps, and as you can see, this one's quite pretty. So, in any event, I may just call that an episode and do stuff off camera for a while. Because, well, I have a lot of mining to do, I have a lot of resource harvesting to do. And I'm probably going to go through a couple of shovels. Because, well, I'm going to need to go through and collect tons and tons and tons and tons of dirt. And there really isn't a better way to do that than to just, you know, go out and harvest it manually. So it would probably be in my best interest to just start digging somewhere. I have to decide exactly where, because I don't want to, like, mar the landscape. I'll have to do it underground. So, in any event, I hope you enjoyed this introductory step in the creation of the floating island, which I'm sure I'll name eventually. But for now, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.